My name's Gavin Boyle and I'm the Chief Executive here at Chesterfield Royal Hospital. Our vision for the Royal is to become the best possible hospital we can be in the service of our community. To be a model for delivering high quality care, sustainable, effective, good quality services that everybody who works here can be proud of and that local people can be confident in. Now, in order to achieve that, we know that we need to involve all of our staff in that journey. Everybody at the Royal has a part to play in making this hospital an exemplar DGH, and we want to engage all people who work here and make sure that we use all of their talents and potential to make that happen. So if you think about the many challenges that face the NHS and hospitals like the Royal at the moment, I mean, clearly the overwhelming one is how do we improve the quality of care that we give to our patients whilst operating in a difficult economic environment. And the only way that we can square that circle is by looking very carefully at the way that we deliver our services and seeking to redesign them in a way that delivers better care more efficiently every time. And one way that we're trying to achieve that is through the Choices programme. And what the Choices programme is a way of equipping all of our staff with the skills and abilities to look carefully at the work that they do and the services they provide and find ways of redesigning them, making them better so that we deliver better care more efficiently. And there are lots of good examples where, you know, the quality of care we give our patients has been improved as a result of the work of the Choices team. So for example, one thing this year we've looked very carefully at is how do we reduce the length of stay of medical patients in the hospital. And quite a number of our senior clinicians have led a piece of work to try and reduce unnecessary delays in patient stays. Now what that means is that patients stay less time in hospital, and that's appreciated by our patients because, let's face it, nobody wants to be in hospital longer than they need to be. But it's also more efficient, and what that means is it releases beds so that we're able to efficiently admit more patients who need our help at the hospital. So, in conclusion, our aim is to try and make the Royal really an exemplar of what a district general hospital can be. We want to provide good quality, sustainable services for our patients and our community. But in order to achieve that, we need to engage the skills and talents of everybody who works at the Royal. Everybody who works at this hospital has a unique and individual part to play, and we want to engage them in this journey that I've described. And an important part of doing that is through the Choices programme. What Choices tries to do is to give at every level within the organisation the skills and confidence to make those changes that will make our hospital a better place for our patients to be cared for and a great place for our staff to work.
Hello, many of you will know me, but for those who don't, my name is Gale, Medical Director of our Trust. I would like to welcome you to today's event, celebrating our success, and to steal a line from a well-known DIY company, it aims to do exactly what it says on the tin, because today you will have the opportunity to see firsthand some of the excellent projects that our staff have identified, nurtured and worked through to delivery. Projects that are making a real difference to our patients, improving the quality of the care we deliver to them, and in the vast majority of cases have or are predicted to make the care we deliver more efficient. You will all know that the NHS is facing a massive challenge over the coming years: an ageing population, new and often more costly treatments, an ability to deliver complex care to patients that wouldn't even have been dreamed of a few years ago, rising expectations both from our patients but also politicians, and all this against a background of reducing money in real terms. However, this must not be seen as an impending disaster, but as an opportunity to make real changes to the way we deliver care across the whole health service. We are not the first organisation to face such a daunting task. In fact, in many ways, the NHS is one of the last to have to tackle such issues. Many organisations and businesses have achieved tremendous change over the years and have gone from success to success. But, and there's always a but, some don't. We owe it to ourselves, our community, but most of all our patients, to be one of the former. It is placing ourselves with this successful group that the Trust's transformation programme is all about. And today's event is not only to allow staff to demonstrate what has been achieved so far, but more importantly, to show you what can be done and to stimulate you all to become involved. The Royal's transformation programme is also important in itself because it allows us to keep a track on all the ideas staff generate, helps to develop them from an idea to a scheme to a change in practice or structure, and thus through to an improved patient experience. It is also there to help you all to become involved, to encourage a generation of ideas, and one of its key aims is to ensure that everyone who works at the Royal knows how to put their ideas forward and is helped in being involved in turning the idea into a reality. No one need feel that their ideas are not worthwhile. Every idea is important to our future, even though not all will work out at a particular time. There are many aspects to the transformation programme, and a key part is that played by the Innovation Board, which I chair. It is comprised of a small number of staff from many disciplines across the Trust, a few managers and representatives from our commissioners. The board's purpose is to advise those working up major projects about ways to fine-tune their ideas, support those ideas going forward for approval by the hospital leadership team, and to ensure that overall the transformation programme is delivering. One of the most important benefits the board brings to the process, in my view, is that most of its members are not in any major formal management role, but are members of staff who spend the majority of their working time delivering patient care. More details of the Innovation Board can be found on the display board in the Innovation Centre. So why are you important? That's simple. You all deliver services to patients in one way or the other, and you know better than anyone where things could be done in a different way in your patch to actually make our services better. You can also learn from each other, and something that has worked well in one area may spark the germ of an idea in you for how your service could improve. This need to change and improve is really what the Royal Triangle is all about. I'm sure you will all know of the Triangle and the need to balance cost, access to services and quality. You will all certainly see more of it today. Finally from me, I'm really pleased that you found the time to come along today. I hope you enjoy the day and let's get innovating.
Hi, I'm Nikki Hill, Director of Workforce and OD here at the Trust. I joined the Trust at the end of January this year, and as someone new to the NHS, have been really impressed with the degree of change going on to improve patient care, much of it prompted by staff. It's the people who work day in, day out with patients who often have the best ideas about how to improve what we do. Transforming how we work and giving patients a better experience isn't just about new processes or using different equipment or different pieces of paper. It's about how we work together, how we communicate differently, how we interact with patients, all of us working together to deliver an even better patient experience. You'll have heard loads today about the Triangle with its three elements of quality, efficiency and delivery. At the heart of the Triangle is the culture we build in the hospital, how we act and behave, which is all about how the balance between the three elements of the Triangle are achieved. So how you feel about working here, how your leaders work with you, and how we develop you are all critical elements of getting the whole organisation on board with the need to transform the quality of patient care. Without your engagement and support, we'll only achieve a fraction of what we need to. In Workforce and OD, we're working on lots of things to try and make this a better place to work, improving communication, developing leaders to be more effective, and making it much easier to navigate some of our many processes. I don't want us to be the ones holding you up out there in the hospital. We know there's lots we need to work on to make it better around here, and as a team, I know we can improve the patient experience and do it at less cost. I've heard a few people out in the hospital saying happy staff equals happy patients, and twee though it sounds, it's absolutely spot on. and I'm going to work really hard with my team to do what I can to support all of you.
Hello, my name is Paul Briddock and I'm the Director of Finance and Deputy Chief Executive at the Trust. As part of my role, I'm also the Lead Director for the Transformation Programme. So what do we mean by the Transformation Programme? Well, it's about working with staff to redesign and change the way that we deliver services to improve the quality of service we provide and to provide them more efficiently and effectively. Why are we doing this? Well, we all know that times are hard in the economy at the moment, and the NHS isn't immune from this. Whilst the NHS has seen big increases in funding over the last 10 to 15 years, it will receive roughly the same amount of money for the next 5 years. But with NHS costs rising at around 4% each year, that means in real terms we will have 4% less money to deliver services, and that's a big challenge. So how do we deliver this? Driving improvements in the quality of care we give to patients is the key, and we are trying to do this through the Transformation Programme. We know that providing good quality of care costs less, and we know that improving the quality of care also leads to reduced costs. Celebrating our success is all about showing the many areas where we are doing this, and we hope that you have time to look at the many examples that can be seen. One good example is the work that Medicine have done this year around improving patient flow. Investment of around £750,000 has been made in a number of initiatives to improve patient flow, including routine radiology, physiotherapy and occupational therapy at weekends, so that patients are ready to be discharged sooner. This has led to a reduction in the average length of stay for medical inpatients of around a day, meaning that Medicine now need to provide 30 less beds for patients, saving around £2 million a year. So it's a good example of how changing the way we provide care both improves the quality of care for patients who can go home sooner, whilst also costing less. We don't underestimate the size of the challenge facing us, but we want you to join us in making sure that the transformation is successful, and we hope that you do that.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Louise, and together we provide financial support to the Trust Transformation Programme. We're all feeling the squeeze at the moment. Wages are staying the same, but prices are going up, whether it be the cost of utilities, food or petrol. And the same can be said for the NHS.
Year on year, the tariff, which is the price we charge for the patients we treat, is being reduced by up to 4%. This represents the amount of money we received in 2009-10.
The tariff we received this year has been reduced to this amount.
And if our predictions are right, by 2017-18 it will reduce to this.
So what does that mean?
For us at home, we have to make daily choices on how to save money. Do you invest now in loft insulation to reduce your heating bills in future years?
Do you take the car or walk?
Do you eat in or eat out?
And do you buy that pair of shoes?
So these same choices need to be made in your working environment. There are choices you can make as an individual. Do you turn lights off when you leave the room?
Do you send post first or second class?
And do you stop and question what you've always done, and is there a better way of doing it?
And there are choices you can make as a departmental team. How do you backfill gaps on rotas?
Is there a better value product on the market?
Can the patient pathway be more efficient and improve the patient experience?
So how can we help?
Ourselves and our colleagues have a stand in the Innovation Centre today. Come along and chat to us and see how we can support you.
No idea is too small or too big.
And the money that we're giving away is chocolate.
I'm Stuart Ellis and I head up the hospital's Transformation and Choices programme. I've got a lifelong passion for quality improvement, helping services to achieve more than they ever thought they could by focusing on structured common sense approaches to driving quality and sustainable change. I truly believe that if we get the quality of our care, our systems and the way we go about doing our work right, delivering high performance and efficiency tends to follow much more easily, i.e. focus on appropriate quality care and the rest will follow. My role is to glue the programme together, challenge the way we do things, encourage new approaches to problems and provide leadership to my team, as well as those across the Trust with a passion for innovation. Anybody can change things. We all make small changes every day, but complex change that delivers better quality, the right service and is affordable long term requires specialist skill and experience, just like any other service in the hospital. This is where my team can help you. The team are only small, as this is about challenging and supporting you to do things differently, not us doing them to you. They're a great bunch and are committed to working with teams and individuals across the hospital who want to make a real difference to the way we provide services to patients. My overall goals? Ensure we have a bottom-up change approach linked to a long-term plan for transformation. Develop the skills in the hospital to deliver this, and foster a culture that allows teams to flourish to help make Chesterfield the model of what a district general hospital should be going forwards.
Hello, my name is Anna Doyle and I am the Senior Improvement and Innovation Manager here at the Trust. So, what do we actually mean by transformation? The definition of transformation is the creation and change of a whole new form, function or structure. To transform is to create something new that has never existed before and could never be predicted from the past. Transformation is change, and it's a change in mindset. So through our staff engagement programme, Choices, and our 5-year transformation programme, we work alongside all departments and teams to support and structure improvement and redesign work. So what actually happens when something transforms? Transformation is what happens when people see the world through a new lens. It is motivated by survival, by the realisation that everything needs change or the organisation will decline. So the challenge to all of us who are committed to transformation is any work we undertake, we need to balance quality, service delivery and finance without compromise. To do this, we need to fully understand specific systems and processes, how they emerge, are created through continuous learning and taking new actions, actions never taken before, and we need to learn from our mistakes. In summary, we must transform the services we know, not merely change or improve, if we are to create a viable future. It takes real leadership and knowledge and courage to have the stamina and commitment that transformation requires. It's not easy, but it's critical we start now so the future is different. The way I see us going forward is transformation is not for the other person to do, but for every individual to take personal responsibility to help create new futures, ask questions, take risks, and to make that difference.
Hi, I'm Stephen Collis, Senior Clinical Improvement and Innovation Manager working within the Choices team. My passion in this and previous roles is to engage and inspire frontline clinicians to fully take part in change work to ensure services are truly clinically led with strong management support. I'm leading and supporting many parts of the Trust Transformation Programme with a focus on improving the patient journey, from the urgent care village and clinical services strategy through to improving discharge processes. This essential transformation work is certainly a challenge, but I'm excited about realising the benefits for both patients and for staff. Come and find me in the Innovation Centre if you want to learn more.
I'm Paula. I lead the staff engagement and local improvement part of the Choices programme. I'm the day-to-day link for change agents and support the Choices programme in building capability and capacity in the Trust to enable us all to deliver the transformation agenda. The not so obvious part of my role is where I support change agents to apply the improvement techniques they've learnt, implement continuous improvement groups, and in turn support staff to implement their ideas. I also lead and support projects across the Trust, which you may not see or be involved in, so please feel free to come and find me in the Innovation Centre or give me a call if you want to learn more about the work I'm supporting or if you want any help in turning your ideas into action.
Hello, my name is Karen White and I joined the Choices team 15 months ago as an Improvement and Innovation Coordinator, supporting continuous service improvement in the Trust. For me, the best thing about my role is the sheer diversity. No 2 days are ever exactly the same and there's always something new to learn.
Within weeks of joining the team, I completed my change agent training. This proved hugely beneficial in equipping me with the right tools and techniques to successfully deliver change. And equally importantly, it's given me a common language to share with fellow change agents and the opportunity to build up a supportive network of contacts across the Trust. Since then, I've been involved in a wide range of activities. For example, I might be doing observations and gathering patient and staff feedback in a clinical department, or I might be delivering corporate induction to new recruits, or supporting continuous improvement groups to implement their ideas, and much, much more. But there is one thing that remains consistent. It's always really satisfying to see the benefits of improvements on patients and staff and to know that I've played a part.